sitting or standing on it. I'll decide then. All right. Lillian, you'll be sitting on the bottom step.
At the bottom or bottom?
Clara and Hannah, the door, oh, I meant Hayden. Okay, the door will have steps in front of it, so you'll be sitting on the steps over here, you two. And Hannah, you'll be over here, just hanging out by the edge of the wall near the jail. Okay? And that's where you're going to be. We'll work out the choreography as we go through the song. So, and that's everybody now. I think we'll just add you in. You can come up here, guys. Hannah. Okay. All right. So once that song is done, then the instrumental with the cars honking, that's when you all are going to come in, and it's this big, massive thing going on with that whole music there with the cars honking. I played it for you the other. If you want to listen to it, Tony Ann Pulse. My neighbor's car alarm, Beethoven played on car horns, and you will find it. Okay, so Abel, I think, because most of it you are not seeing for quite a bit of it, so I think we can put you in, but we're going to have to disguise you until you have to go be who you are, okay? So let's get half of the guys and girls off stage over here, and half of you off stage over here. Allie's already on the stage, so Levi's over there. Somebody write that down for Levi. So make sure you always are on the same side where you start, okay? All right. So then, when fire escape happens, during that instrumental, you're all coming in here and you're doing all kinds of stuff. And then we do fire escape, and that'll all come together when we do the choreography. And then, at the end of fire escape, and all of you girls that were up here, we'll just have you go with this side and you guys go with that side. Okay? And what you're going to be doing is some of you will be ending up sitting on the steps, standing up. Some of you will be sitting down over here. Same thing over here. Some of you will be standing up. Some of you will be sitting down here, half in the audience. You'll be half in the audience. So for right now, just plot yourself somewhere. Okay? Some of you standing, some of you sitting, some of you... If you're more not sitting in the back. If you're sitting, you should be sitting in the front. All right. So the reason, so you won't be standing in front of the fire escape. The reason I'm having you do this is because if you walk through it, it'll help you get the feel of where you're going. So for right now, write down where you are, and at the end of the song, Billy is on top of the fire escape. Bobby is right here. Can you go over a bit? Yeah.
Billy, what's she doing on the fire escape?
Now you go up. All right, keep going.
What you doing up here?
Praying.
Praying for what? I don't see a fire.
All those souls down there in the street, I've been feeling a fire in me to preach.
Preach?
Yeah, I've been reading here in Jude. Listen to this. Jude 1:22 through 23 says, and have mercy on those.
You don't have to say that.
Okay.
Just I've been reading here in Jude, listen to this.
And have mercy on those who doubt. Save others by snatching them out of the fire.
Snatching them out of the fire? How?
Tell. Jesus said, and Luke said. Jesus said, and Luke said. You want me to say that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Go, tell what you've seen and heard about Jesus. Good news. How shall we escape if we neglect such a great salvation?
And that's the end. You cut that next line out. Then they do the song, and we'll move you around for choreography. When we probably at the end of the song, you'll end up here. Abby, come down one step. You stay up there. All right. And Billy, say that much.
For everyone who calls on the name of the Lord will be saved. How then will they call on him in who they have not believed? And how are they to believe in him in who they have never heard?
So, Elizabeth, where are you? You won't be up here for all of that. You'll be back there, because you're gonna come through the window. All right? So, until we get the scaffolding here, just get up here for right now, between those two. We're gonna be on page 8. And you go ahead. When she pops through and starts hollering, Abby, that makes you go down to that step. And you just kind of lean over like you're gonna. All right? All right, so go ahead.
What's all that, all the noise I'm hearing out here? And what are you doing on my fire escape?
Elizabeth, I have some extra lines in here. Did I give those to you?
No.
All right, you can get them from me afterwards. All right. Okay, Billy.
We just want to tell you some good news.
Good news, but understand this, I quit reading newspapers. If you read newspapers, all you hear is, for people will be lovers of self, lovers of money, proud, arrogant, abusive, disobedient to their parents, ungrateful, unholy, heartless, unappeasable, slanderous, without self-control.
So, Elizabeth, when you do that line, after you say, I quit reading newspapers, if you read newspapers, all you hear is, and cross out the word for. Just say, people are lovers of self, and that whole time, you're going down the steps and up the steps and down the steps and up the steps by the end of that whole thing. All right? You want to try this?
In front of me or behind me?
In front of me.
People will be lovers of self, lovers of money, proud, arrogant, abusive, disobedient to their parents, ungrateful, unholy, heartless, unappeasable, slanderous, without self-control, brutal, not loving good, treacherous, reckless, swollen with conceit, lovers of pleasure rather than lovers of God, having an appearance of godliness but denying its power. Avoid such people, for among them are those who creep into households and capture weak women burdened with sin and led astray by various passions, always learning that they will never be able to arrive at the knowledge of the truth. I am not a weak woman.
Now you time it so you're at the top.
Okay.
I'm not a weak woman. And you can come down and kind of look at these people as you're talking about all of that. You can look at those people as you're talking about all of that. What?
Does that mean that everyone in the street is paying attention to what's
No.
happening?
guys aren't paying attention to this. You guys are kind of frozen down here doing your street stuff. Okay? And Abby, when she starts with, or among them are those who creep into households, you start following her wherever she goes. So at the end of this whole thing, all three of you will end up at the top step. So you're up there. All right? And right there, now get off my fire escape.
No, I'm not a weak woman. Now get off my fire escape.
And then you two run down, and that's where you say those lines, pray,
Pray.
pray. I think it's the other way around.
I say pray in Jesus' name.
You say pray, she says pray. All right? Okay, and then you go back through the window. And that's when we do riot, and we'll work out the choreography as we do that. And then at the end of riot, you two will be ending up out here. There's going to be a couple boxes to stomp. All right? 8 to 11.
How are they to hear without someone preaching? And how are they to preach unless they are sent? As it is written, how beautiful are the feet of those who preach the good news, but they have not all obeyed the gospel. For Isaiah says, Lord, who has believed what was heard from us? Faith comes from hearing, and hearing comes through the word of Christ. But Isaiah is so bold as to say, I have been found by those who did not seek me. I have shown myself to those who did not ask me. But of Israel, he says, all day long.
So, use all of that to get yourself here. So you'll be on the box all day long. I held up my hand. That's when you'll be up on the box.
All day long, I've held up my hands to a disobedient and contrary people. Jesus said, O Jerusalem, Jerusalem, the city that kills the prophets and stones those who are sent to it. How often would I have gathered your children together as a hen gathers her brood under her wings, and you are not willing. I gotta preach them under his wings. Listen, when he saw the crowd, he had compassion for them, because they were harassed and helpless, like sheep without a shepherd. Then he said to his disciples, the harvest is plentiful, but the labors are few. Therefore, pray earnestly to the Lord of the harvest to send out laborers into the harvest. They are looking for who they do not know.
Pray.
All right, and then we do trouble. You are up on the boxes, a little past the middle of the page there, where Billy says, or where Peter says, no, it's at the end of the song. Billy said, yes, there is a way, I know the way. You guys will probably all be up and kind of come down here. You're all up and come on down, You're listening to the preach. All right? So pick it up at, yes, there is a way. And while this is going on, Elizabeth, you had crawled out the window and you're listening from the top of the fire escape.
Yeah, well, I've tried all that God stuff, and my troubles are still there. Jesus didn't take them all away. They're just making more noise.
And that's where I had Remy!
Wah, wah.
And then Bobby picks it up.
But the truth is, Jesus says, I have said these things to you that in me you may have peace. In the world you will have tribulation, but take heart, I have overcome the world.
Sam. Sam, you get to be one of the cops. That's Sam. So you go back there by, Alright, so at the end of the song, you three push your way through the crowd, and you're going to end up here. What's going on here? So, Sam, Michael's on one side, Sam is on the other. Yeah. All right. Do I come this one? Nope, you're not stopping. I swap you up. On street preachers, write this down, guys. Street preachers again. You're taking, you three come over here. Street preachers again. They're the biggest pain in my agenda. So, say that line and you end up over here.
Street preachers. They're the biggest pain in my agenda.
You go with them. Yep, you go to Sam Hall. Now let's do it this way. Come on back here, Joey. So, always you be on one side, you be on the other side. So Joey, you kind of go back this way. Street preachers, that makes you guys all go that way. Again, they're the biggest, and when he goes this way, you guys are scattering that way. They're the biggest pain in my agenda. Time to break up this nuisance up. Alright? So do that again. Alright? So you scatter when they come. Come on in now.
Street preachers. Again, they're the biggest pain in my agenda. Time to break this nuisance up.
Take them boys on that.
Take them, boys.
On that, Michael, you take the girl, and Sam, you take the guy. And as you say this, you're being hauled off as you say this line. So you got to say all of this. And you're taking them that way off the stage. Okay? All right, so take them both. Just take them and take their hands behind their back like you're handcuffed. You know.
Oh, so I should say this line like really scared.
Yeah. Well, not really. You're really not scared. You're telling all these guys not to be scared. Fear not, stand firm, and see the salvation of the Lord, which He will work for you today. And you go pray, and the crowd praying. Praying.
Am I walking with them like in the middle? As the three?
They go ahead of you, and you walk behind them. All right. So take them, boys. Grab them.
Fear not, stand firm, and see the salvation of the Lord, which He will work for you today.
Pray!
Now what?
They're coming in together. Who's next? Okay.
Now what?
I was just trying to get pulled into the preacher was saying.
Just when I thought my life was going somewhere.
All right. Then, Jesus who loves. Yeah. All right. So, Michael, after you take them back there, you got to come back out and sing in the next song. All right. Okay. We'll work that out. Now, Yeah, Joey's supposed to be here too. Alright, so, you two are gonna be sitting. Over here. Right next. Alright, and you're gonna be over here. You'll be right behind him, Michael. Sam, you'll be right there. Okay, write that down.
Well, what have you got to say for yourself?
Nothing for myself, just for Jesus' gospel, for those so many lost souls. Whether it's right in the sight of God to listen to you rather to God. You must judge 20, for we cannot, but speak of what we have seen and heard.
Alright, on that line you stand up. And then when the mayor says, now listen here, Michael, you make him sit down.
Now listen here.
We should obey God rather than men.
Page 19. And you have a Bible open. And when you say that line, we should obey God rather than men, you're holding it up. And then you got the Bible right here. And that's where, Michael, you look over her shoulder and start reading the Bible.
And he said to them, Men of Israel, take care what you are about to do with these men. But if it is of God, you will not be able to overthrow them. You might even be found opposing God.
Well, what do you have to say for Jesus then?
We just wanted to tell all those lost, troubled souls. Well, here's this. Is anyone among you in trouble? Therefore, confess your sins.
So you grab the Bible from her and it's reading. By the way, you guys, anybody that has a Bible verse, you have to memorize it. Because we've been in plays before where somebody forgets the Bible, and if you're relying on the Bible for your Bible verse, you're stuck if you don't have the book in your hand. So, but it's always good to memorize Bible verses. So, go ahead.
Is anyone among you in trouble? Therefore, confess your sins to each other and pray for each other so that you may be healed. The prayer of the righteous person is
So
powerful.
as he's reading that, you three are leaning in. Okay, leaning in. Okay, go ahead.
The prayer of the righteous person is powerful and effective, that they can be healed through all their troubles.
Let me read you a story that represents all of our lives.
So, you don't have to read it up that whole thing now. Afterwards, I cut out a bunch of stuff. I'll show you. Okay. So, pretend like you've read that.
That's me. I grew up knowing God was there, but I wanted to control my own life. I thought I had it all together, but
And then you sing the song. And we'll choreograph that. And then, Mayor.
I'm such a long way off. What do I do?
Here's the rest of the story. And he rose and came to his father. But while he was still a long way off, his father saw him and felt compassion, and ran and embraced him and kissed him. And I'm pretty sure the son bowed to his knees and said, Father, I have sinned against heaven and before you. I am no longer worthy to be called your son. But the father said
You're
to his
leaning in
servants,
on that again, guys.
Bring quickly the best robe and put it on him, and put a ring on his hand and shoes on his feet. And bring the fattened calf and kill it, and let us eat and celebrate. For this is my son, who is dead, and is alive again. He was lost, and is found. And they began to celebrate.
All right. So, we'll work out the choreography for the song, and the parts in those songs where you guys all sing, you're all going to be singing from where you are. Okay, page 24. So, all right, so this is where grab those scripts, Elizabeth and Abel, because this is where we're interjecting the love song for two nerds. Alright, so grab your script and I'll tell you what's happening. So you're gonna be basically you're not in yet, Abel. Elizabeth, you're on the top step. And you holler for Remy.
Remy!
Don't come in, you're saying that from backstage.
Yeah, I don't know where this is.
What?
I'm just looking for where this is.
It's the beginning. It's the first page.
What? What? What do you mean, what?
Now you crawl out the window.
What can I say when I don't know
Get
what?
on the top step.
Oh, okay.
What can I say when I don't know what you want? What?
Oh, you're always so difficult. You should know that what after all these years married.
I know so much nagging.
I know too much.
I know too much nagging.
What? I don't nag. I never nag.
Don't tell me I nag.
Don't tell me I nag. I would have to.
Nag.
Well, I wouldn't have to nag if you wouldn't do this. Things like sleep all the time and snore and
So on that line, well, I wouldn't have to nag if you wouldn't do things like sleep, take a step down. All the time, take a step down. And snore, take a step down. And smack your lips in your sleep, take a step down. And you'll be right at the bottom and you'll be, and smack your lips at, okay, right there.
Speaking of smacking, I would need so much sleep.
It's supposed to be I wouldn't.
I wouldn't need so much sleep if you didn't
Keep me awake at
No.
night, eating, smacking.
cornflakes.
On that, eating, you come down a step. Eating, smacking the next. Cornflakes.
Cornflakes.
In bed.
In bed.
On the next step.
Oh.
Make sure you write this down. And then you go, I've never known anyone who can crunch cornflakes for 30 times without on one spoonful.
I've never do I step down on that?
No.
On the floor.
Nope, you're right there.
I've never known anyone who can crunch cornflakes 30 times with
Take that
one
to go back up.
spoonful.
Go back up to the top. And up there on one spoonful.
With one spoonful.
you're so grouchy.
And not
So then you go up there on. You're so grouchy that takes you all the way up to his face. Right, so all the way up to the top.
You're so grouchy.
and not.
Are
Oh,
so.
wait a minute. So you're so grouchy, am not, are so takes you down. And then are not, you are.
Are not. You are.
And then am not takes you down again. That's you. Crabby lady, and you come down a step. And then are so. And then on not, that takes you down a step, and you go down with not. And then so, and then not takes you down the step. All the knots are down. And then so, and go down on so, and there you are, and you get in each other's face and say, so, takes one to know one. Both of you say that.
So,
Takes
takes
one to know one.
All right. Go ahead and try that. See if you can get it. All right, you're so grumpy. From you're so grumpy.
You're so grouchy. she.
Am not,
Are so.
am not, you are.
Am not.
Are so,
Not.
so,
Not.
so.
Oh, we're supposed to be down here? I know.
I think you missed. But anyway, just take it from so take one and over.
So,
takes one to know one.
And then you take this, the pause is this, you both get deja vu. It's like, I think I just had deja vu.
I was about to say, I think I had this.
Yep. So takes one to know one.
So, takes one to know one. I think I just had deja vu.
I remember the last time I had deja vu was when we met
At church,
after church.
where we heard
That gospel those two street preachers are preaching.
it was really, it really hit me when then.
And hearing it now is
Whoa. Hitting me
Hitting me
again.
again.
Okay, so this is like, this whole thing is like deja vu. I'll work with you. Hitting me again. All right. Pick it up there at Brandy Lady. Remember?
remember we met Jesus and each other.
But I remember you were in the choir balcony and I was below.
Okay, so we need to work this up. So we need you it really hit me then. You take a step down and you go all the way up to the balcony, top of the balcony. It really hit me then, and hearing it now is, you'd be right here, Elizabeth, and hearing it now is, and you're like, it's hitting me again, okay? And then you say, remember we met Jesus and each other. You're starting to be nice to each other now, okay? You start to remember what it was like to be in love the first time, okay? And then you say, but I remember you were in the choir balcony and I was below. And that's when you, real quickly, you come down, whoa, wait a minute. You run over here and as he's coming down, you meet halfway, you do this real quick. You're buzzing down and you're buzzing up, but you're hitting right halfway. Okay. So, but I remember you were in the church choir balcony and I was below. And you said, that's where Remy, you said, and you said, so when you, don't stand right in front, stand like right over here. And you said, and this is where you're Juliet, Remy-o, Remy-o, wherefore art thou, Remy-o? Okay?
Whethermore thy feet does rest on the floor, with the shoes.
Here, let me see it. So, Elizabeth adds after wherefore art thou, add Remy-o. Okay? And then you say, you get down on one knee, Abel, and say, wherefore thy feet does rest on the floor. Go ahead and grab her foot.
Whethermore thy feet does rest on the floor, midst the pews, viewing the lovely face of peace, peace.
Alright, so the way this goes is viewing the lovely face of thee, and both of you are just tickled about it. And then, after you go, Elizabeth, you say, oh, always talking King James. and then you kind of, this is where, oh, you're always talking in King James, and you just go like this, and you freeze, and that's when the song starts. You say, isn't she lovely? Well, we're in choreography. You'll probably end up there with her at the end of the song. But we'll work with choreography. And that's where the mayor is bringing in, and the cops are bringing those guys in from over here. So while this is going on, you'll be exiting, you'll be behind. Basically, after your scene is over, you'll just go back there. So you guys will be coming in stage left. And you will come right here.
Are the cops leaving or is it
Yeah, the cops, you're leading the same person you were leading before. And you, wait, who went first? Like, yeah, so Sam, you lead Sawyer first, and you'll be right behind them. And you'll end up right here. And Joey, you'll be right back there. And that's where you'll poke through them and say your line.
I know we've got many troubles, sorrows, hurts, and personal fiery demons to fight. And these two told me some truths. Good news, that would be good for all to hear.
All right. And on good news that would be good for all to hear, you put them up on the box. On the box. Yeah, all three of them there. You're just putting them up here. And then you go back where you were. So, on these two told me some truths. Good news that would be good for all of you to hear is when they're there. Then you go.
Pray.
Praying.
And you all look at her like, what? Crabby lady's nice. Alright.
It's been burning on our hearts a lot lately to tell you the great truth of the gospel. Good news, gospel of Jesus, which brings hope and security to troubled and scorched lives. First, God is truly God. Listen.
Comfort my people, says your God.
So as you do this big chunk, talk your way down here and address these guys, and then talk your way over here and address those guys.
Do you need to follow her?
No, stay on the box.
Comfort my people, says your God. O Jerusalem, herald of good news, lift it up, fear not. Say to the cities of Judah, behold your God. Behold, the Lord God comes with might, and his arm rules for him. Behold, his reward is with him, and his recompense before him. Behold, the nations are like a drop in a bucket, and are counted as the dust on the scales. Behold, he takes up the coastlines like common dust. To whom then will you liken God, or what likeness compare with him? To whom then will you compare me, that I should be like him, says the Lord. Lift up your eyes on high and see. Who created these? He who brings out their host by number?
I forgot something. When they put them on the boxes, that's when you stand up. So bring that in there. All right, keep going.
Call them all by name.
All right.
Rest in peace.
And because he is strong and powerless, not one is missing. Have you not known? Have you not heard? The Lord is the everlasting
Keep
one,
center when you say that.
the creator of the ends of the earth, the dead, the trespasses, and sins in which you once walked. Following the course of this world.
Okay, we're gonna skip all that, because that's pretty much all takes place here. And there's a bunch of that I cut out, and you can look at that later. So let's go all the way crabby lady.
Amen. Oh, my dear brokenheartedness, Jesus said to me and to you, come to me, all who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me.
So as she is saying that, you guys are all moving up there, and you guys are all moving up there. And she's saying that. And Mayor, you're going around, and she's saying that you're going around and standing right in front of her back there. Make sure you write that down, everybody. I am gentle and lowly in heart, and you will find rest for your soul. And then Mayor. Bottom of page 27. Oh, I'm sorry. What I did is I broke that up. So Mayor, you're gonna. I broke it up a little bit. So you say, "Whom have I in heaven but you? And there is nothing on earth that I desire besides you. My flesh and my heart may fail, but God is the strength of my heart and my portion forever." I didn't tell you that I was going to split that. So, Mayor, you're saying that part of it. Got that?
Yeah.
And then we do everything bows and crabby lady. Page 28.
Now we gotta make some noise. Joyful.
Change that to racket. Now we gotta make some racket.
Now we gotta make some racket. Joyful noise to the Lord. Join with us, noisefully singing. The words are in your program.
All right. And we do victory in Jesus, and when we do that choreography, it's all place you all in a place. And then, after he is Lord, Michael, you come out and you stand on the box right there in between. They'll step off and you'll be up on the box. And you say to the audience,
Pray.
and all of you guys say,
Pray.
Oh, man, don't sound like you just woke up on the closet. Alright, and then we do the finale. You're up here. There. So, on this last, when you're all singing, you all need to be going up and down alternately. Okay. And then there's a couple little, where I'm gonna have you quote and stuff like that. So, can one of you get it written down and print it off, and then I'll tell you, where it is. All right? Okay, and that is there's like 12 honk, 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 okay? All right? On the how many guys are over here? All the guys kind of get up here. And I brought all right? And all the guys get up in the front over here. You're in there too. All right. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Larry, do you want me over here? Jim?
Go over there. Now we have 10 over here. All right. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. So you won't be 2, 4, 6. Good. All right. What?
I made a video on that.
No, you won't on this song. We're using the other recording. Okay.
Levi is also going to be.
All right. So what you're going to be doing is get in order shortest to tallest. Shortest to tallest. Okay, all of you guys over here, you got a steering wheel with the left hand, and you're honking with the right hand. So on the honk, honk, honk. So it's like you're going like this. You guys are opposite arms. You guys are honk, 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 honk. Practice getting the honk first. The honk has got to be like this. Do this first, and then you can start adding this in. Otherwise, it's confusing.
Which hand are we talking?
Your right hand is honking, your left hand is steering. Your left hand is honking, your right hand is steering. Okay? All right? And so here's where you're going to go. You practice it, you get it coordinated. So when... Yeah. Okay, so you're going to go... You're coming in, and you're crossing right here. So drop your script or you're not going to be able to do it. All right? So come here. So you come, Tucker. Come, Sam. Come here. Don't be way down there. You follow. You're right behind each other. But leave enough space so you can do the Hawkins thing. Okay? All right? You got to be doing the Hawkins thing. When you get here, okay, you're not gonna be. Maybe you will. All right, so Tucker, you're gonna take Sam's. You're gonna go here, and then you're gonna go here, and then you're gonna go here. And then you're gonna go here, all right? So, and so when Tucker passes him, you're gonna take, all right? All right, same thing. So, all right. Yeah. All right. You're gonna keep going. Everybody joins in. So then. Sam, you're going to come around this way, and Tucker, you're going to come around this way. Once you've gone through the whole game, all right? And you're going to come right here. Let's go back and try that with the music. Okay. Okay, so guys, you're going to be coming in from behind the set, so get yourself up here. And you guys get yourself way up there. All right? grab with first? You grab first with the right hand or the left hand? Go real slow. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Alright, let's do it with the music. Alright?
I also think we need to go a lot faster than we're trying to do. At first, at least. We keep going like 2 beats per grab. It should be like really fast.
Yeah,
Like every honk you're
every
the next
beat,
person.
every honk has got a hand, a new hand.
I also think it might be helpful if we, instead of everybody coming out, I mean everybody should come out, but we're doing it too fast to where, yeah, spaced out, to where it's too packed, where you can't cross.
Right now, people can't like get in between each other because we're too like.
Think about it this way, guys. Think about it like this. Think about it. Look at me, guys. Think about it and grab, 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 grab. You're moving. A couple of you are like hopping. Don't hop ahead of yourself. Grab, 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 grab. Step and grab at the same time. One more time. Let's try. Don't forget you gotta move and grab at the same time. You're getting it. One more time with me talking about moving to me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Grab, 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 Yeah, a couple of you are just, you're not listening to me say grab, you're just jumping ahead, okay? So, yeah, just think of it as grab, 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 and you gotta move, all right? You're getting it though, you'll get it. One more time and then... Don't jump ahead. All right, here we go. Ready, and honk, 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 honk. Grab, 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 grab. It's so good. All right. Anybody have problems with that? Sit down. Good. All right. Let's try it. You girls are going to come down in the order you are, starting with Hayden. You're going to come in between. Right when all the guys have finished with their grabbing, you're going to come this way. And how many girls are over there and how many girls are over there?
4 girls over here. 7 girls. 8 girls. 5 girls over here.
There's 5 and 8.
Sorry,
Yeah, that's gonna be a couple
Just have it over there.
All right. So, you guys, you're gonna come in behind these guys. When you come through here, girl, Hayden, every other person, Hayden, you're gonna go that way. You're gonna go that way. Every other person, you can follow in, and you join and come. I don't know. Who's next? Yeah, keep switching off whatever side you go. All going around behind the guys. And who is first over here? Charity, you're gonna keep going that way. No, you stay in line, girl. Stay in line. All right, go back to it again. Make sure you stay in the same order every time. Okay, so here we go. 8 stomp. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go back, go back, go back, go back. Don't part until you get down here. Peyton. Charity. Don't, Clara, don't immediately go. Come down here and then go. Got that? All right. Go that way. No, don't cut off. You got to come down here, Hannah. Come right down here, right in front of Kit, and then go. That goes for everybody. Go back to it again. All right. Okay, Kate, come on, go. All the way down here. Down here, then go. Keep going, Kate. Keep going around the guy. No. Come down here first and then go. All right. And then, get yourself, how many girls are back there?
8.
How many back there?
9 plus we don't know where.
All right, well, if they're not here, they're just gonna be eliminated from this. We can't take 9 and 7 later, because it's gonna make double work for all of you. So, starting in between Joey and Michael, who's at the end there? You're gonna be poking through there. All right, who's next? Get yourself every other. You're gonna be poking. Yeah. All right. So every other hit in between windows there, girl. You're gonna be poking through. All right, everybody. How are you doing? All right, shift yourself down a little bit so there's a little more space. Okay. We'll work this out once we get everything tightened up. Girls, you are gonna be stepping through the guys. Alright. And then what you're gonna be doing, let's do that much with the music. 3, 4, grab. Don't talk. What's screwing you up? Girls, right down here for your card. Come all the way down here. Down here. Don't cut off. You gotta come right here where my hand is. No cuts off. All right. Did you hear that change in music? Okay, listen. That's where girls, you gotta be in place, because that's where you're gonna pull through. Okay? One more time. Look at me, girls. Before you park to the side, you gotta hit this spot right here. Some of you are cutting off and going sideways. You gotta hit here and then go. All right. guys. All the guys over here are gonna face in the middle, face towards the middle. All the guys over here. Alright? Okay, girls, here's how we're gonna do it. When you heard that music change, so it's gonna go Aaliyah, then you, then you, then you. It's gonna be like a wave all the way down. Okay? Alright? And so, when you come through, girls, so you come through on your left foot, and when you're through, get up on your toes, spin. Alright. At the end, it seems like everything's bunching up here. I think if she's ever going, you need to get out of the way. Once you get all through the whole line, guys, get out of the way. Okay? Here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5. Grab, 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 grab. One right after another, girl. That'll make it go quicker. Now, Aaliyah. No. Listen, you don't come through, girls, till after the girl in front of you. Remember, it's going to be a wave. 1, 2, 3, it's down, down, down. All right, don't all come through at once.
And also for the girls, when you're spinning, jump out of it. Don't just kind of let yourself fall. It makes it sharper and it looks a lot better.
All right, let's try one more time. Yeah, there's a couple of you guys that are jumping and going like this. Just walk. Walk, okay? Grab, you're walking. Don't be going like this, all right? That's throwing it off. Here we go. Okay. 2, 3, 4. Grab. Turn sideways. Make it turn sideways. All the way down here, girl. There you're a little behind. Quicken it up. Good. Keep that up. Well, Jerry, what did you do? All right, some of you are turning opposite of the other ones to make sure you get all the right ones. All right.
Yeah, it's pretty clockwise.
All right. Have a seat, everybody. Well, thanks for working hard, and thanks for not talking too much. That sucked up a lot of time. You're doing good. Yeah, they'll come together, and hang in there. It'll be fun.